Oh boy. Oh boy, I think we are live. Okay, we are cruising. Let's check to make sure we're good. Make sure I can hear myself. Haha. Can I hear myself? I can hear myself. Yeah, good. Okay, perfect. We'll turn that off. It's not annoying. Awesome. Here we go. Okay, good. That's appearing there. I think we are set. Whoa, what an amazing time it has been. It has been just so crazy because we have been juggling multiple moving pieces and a lot to recap since from yesterday. But like key parts, so we got to continue with this. So basically, I'll talk about more about the details in a sec, but pretty much we have a working version, you know, maybe it's an MVP, I guess you could call it that, on Reddit. So that is on Reddit Devit right now, and the Reddit is Jungle Mimic. Okay, so that's great. But there's a lot of changes I want to make to it. Right, we have like only 3 hours left-ish, 4 hours left-ish. But I would like to drive, if I can, to the IGDA Twin Cities group and see them. Where that's where most of the people that I know are jamming in person, right? I instead decided to do this crazy approach with streaming. It's absolute insanity, but it's so good. It's so good. I'm hyped. I got coffee. Shout out to Leader Games for this super sick coffee mug. So it's Oath and like their other in the art style of the other games, Root and stuff. But it's the meme. It's the guy, the meme. Look at that. Oh, there we go. It's so great. I want it because I went to a bunch of like their play tests, and like I will play it on at their office sometimes, board games and stuff. And I got a lot, and because of that, then they like entered people into a drawing, and so I won this coffee cup. It's hilarious. So shout out to Matt from Leader Games. But okay, so where were we? What are we doing here? Let's see. We need to. Okay, so we need to get this set up. This is good. We're about to start a big chunk. So this is done. So the context at 78%. Also complete a task with details. Okay, good. This is great. So we're working our way basically through this massive new implementation plan. That's kind of like another refactor. So this morning I was jamming a lot. I wanted to just get more stuff up and running, get fundamentals now, just really focus. And now it's like, well, I want to make a lot of changes. And really, you know, bring this into kind of something cool, hopefully, before time is up. Okay, let's see where we were. So I'm in the process of transferring over threads, or like basically doing like a handoff here. What would I ask here? Would you like me to update documentation? Would you like to update? Okay. And then, so we just need to confirm the prompt. What do we want to use here? Just copy the handoff summary provide early and you'll be all set. So handoff summary. Course start. Okay, so I'll just copy this. So copy that message. We'll throw it into this one here. Throw this here. Yeah, that should be good. Create a comprehensive progress if you found me very system provide any final recommendations. What do we have for context here? It's already used up 34%. Test 7 npm test. Once more. Was thinking. So I guess we can just start a new thread here. Screw it, let's do this. gonna get. Question is, do I want to run it? Should I put it in vibe loading mode or in spec development mode? That's the only question I don't know because you vibe loading mode. Okay. Oh, sure, okay. Okay, interesting. So we'll do a new session. Try this, we'll see how well it does. Oh boy. Hopefully this works. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, good. So that's running. Let's see what we need. Oh, there's so many things to do here. Right now, into the okay, so it's getting familiar with the context, so that's perfect. That's running just like we need it to. Good. Good. I haven't been pushing anything else. Except mode and see from. Good. I have it set to auto right now, which is a bit bold, I won't lie. But I do want to make some quick posts. I don't think anybody's watching at the moment. Yeah, just me viewing myself. Good. Me, myself, and I. I do hope that like the quality is high enough. That's like my only concern, right? Is that like you don't have quality high enough. It's hard to like actually read the text. I'm gonna check that. I want to see. Oh, what does it need? NPM test. Yes, run test. Good. Oh my gosh, it has to go through this because it's in a shell. That's fine. It'll get there. It's so annoying. It always defaults to running in shell, which I think I just need to put in the steering documents. But I just haven't done that yet. I just want to expand this and see if you can see the code big enough here. Yeah, I wish there was a little bit bigger, but it's kind of... Interesting. I wish that was a bit bigger from the standpoint of just the quality. But I'm gonna go turn off a light though too. Okay, it is gonna be what it is. For now. Bringing that down again. Okay. Okay, what is it doing? Wait input, CVM test, oh, it's fine. Yes, this is just switching over to command, because it, well, it doesn't work in shell. So right, I always run, well, this is Kuro running its own stuff, but right, you have PowerShell and they just have normal command. I always run command. Okay, good, look at this. So all the tests pass. See, this is the thing that I think where a lot of, at least from what I've learned and in my own experience and what I've read, is that like using spec-driven development with tests is just the way to go, right? You spend so much time in that spec and figuring out what you're gonna actually need to test. And you spend all your time in the structuring. Like that's what I was working on this morning. Like that's where I put the majority of my time for this project. And then it sets you up because if you have a good foundation and you have the right context and right, like that comes into like the steering documents, like all that, right? That's all very, very important. That is how you then get this to actually generate the correct code. That's the key. Okay, here's what was done. Change the game test result. The game scene is not properly initialized session state and ready for this new subtask timer adaptive difficulty. Excellent. Okay. So the question is session state and ready for the next subtasks. Excellent. How are we doing on context? Oh, we're good. We got it. We'll go over them here. So a thing about context that's really critical, right, is you, and this is one of the things I love actually about using Kiro. So if you think of it like, right, you have the context window of the AI, right? That's like how much information it can hold, and its noggin. And with this, when it gets close to 80%, that's when you immediately want to start summarizing. Like it'll auto summarize, but as you can, I guess I didn't really show this part, but like what I was doing is like, I have multiple, I have like a main thread, and then it will spin up sub agents as it needs to solve tasks. Like I was working through a ton of these earlier tasks, right? You'll see this is a huge document, earlier. And I could start any individual task, but I personally like to kind of work through it with a master thread just because it gives me a peace of mind. And I also will mention too, I use Gemini 3 Pro for planning. So I have Gemini 3 Pro hooked up in a thread to my GitHub where this is all cloud based, and then I'm also having that review and help me planning, and then passing it off to Kiro as like my actual kind of like, this is my AI IDE, right? So I'm doing implementation, and so then I'm able to leverage the agents, let it spin up sub agents, etc. But the key thing is like doing a good handshake kind of pass off between like a master thread, in my opinion. So that's where I spend a lot of time, making sure stuff is summarized and everything's like, there's really good documentation. Documentation is oh so critical. Okay, just like if you're a human and you're picking this up, think of it like a human in a way. Like that's how I frame kind of my frame of reference, to help me best implement and understand like what I need to do. So hopefully the music isn't too loud, or maybe someone will let me know if the music is too loud. What are we looking here? So we need game scene is now properly initialized with session state. Great. So should we test? I don't know if this will work well now if we test it. Excellent. Should we test? So the test path, right, it ran npm. Did it run this? What did it run? It ran invite test. That's fine. Npm test. Okay, that's fine. What I do in here? Oh my god, oh, that's not me. I need to shut down this server. Control C. Yeah, why? That's on me. So if I run npm test in here, it should be fine. Good, it passed all tests. Okay, so if I do another build, so we'll do this just really quickly. Just a gut check. I don't necessarily know if it'll work yet because it hasn't like finished all of the tasks, right? So like we still have to like implement scoring system, implement adaptive difficulty systems. There's a lot of parts that like may not work as part of this, but theoretically, create games as seen with initialize step mode and seed from main menu, and stimulus presentation. Yeah, so we actually need this to do this part, but we'll just for the sake of showing it. So what you do is really simple. Npm run dev. Just gonna run my dev version. So this is separate, right, from my live version. Like if you were to go and wanted to play, what am I making? Oh, great question. Great question. So what I am making right now is a basically a very simple game around a Stroop task. So a Stroop task is a neuropsychological exercise. It's great for like processing speed, and this is kind of tying into the theme of like the mask theme for Global Game Jam, and then also tying into the theme of like save the rainforest, save coral reefs. This is like, that's why I call it jungle mimic. And so we'll see it once we get it playing here in a bit. But the idea is that you're basically like having to distinguish between what's an animal. Yeah, Stroop task. Stroop. So Stroop. They're like a very well-researched exercise about like maybe the past like 90 years. They've been around a while. I've built like one or two before, more on like test, like very like rigid test setups. So this is much more. This will be a little bit more, kind of silly and fun. I need to open up the chat so I can see the chat. There we go. Thank you for chatting. Welcome, Batman from comic books. I love that. I love that. Excellent. Should we test? We actually don't know. We're gonna test anyway. So I don't think this will work quite yet because, like I said, we haven't implemented the stimulus. Okay, so we'll open it. I'll drag it over here quickly. So we'll just split this. There we go. I gotta see that setup there. Okay, so right, this is your in the dev version of it, not the necessarily public live version. We can play it, and then it should just hopefully break. Oh, but that's good. We got the main menu, right? So we have our field training, practice unlimited, and then we have complete today's level. So that's great. Perfect. That breaks there. But then we can go and we can reboot it. I need to refresh, actually, I realized. As that design, I will say, is with a lot of red, at least from what I've built so far. Do you not know that what it was? This is what it was called. Did you not? Did you not? What? Batman from comic books. Oh, did not know. Yeah. No. It's a really cool exercise. Like they're great. I made one years ago to help with the assessment of like processing speed. And they can get very challenging very quick because you want to use what's called a staircase algorithm. So that's something that hopefully we're gonna have enough time and that this will implement it here. Okay, perfect. So both the buttons work, right? The game is broken, and this is the actual task and stuff is broken, but it's working its way through. So this is perfect. We'll just leave that there for now. Okay, so now we're gonna shut down the development server. I technically could leave it open, but what I don't like, at least because I'm running my laptop here as my dev environment. And thank you for hopping by. You're all good. All good. No worries at all. Excellent, we should. Okay. So. You're fine, do not worry. Like a Batman from comic books. I have a feeling you're someone who I know in real life. But who knows? Let's see. So, we're now good to continue with our next task, which is going to be implement stimulus presentation. So this is where it's going to get good. Gosh, we just have to hope this works, because I am very limited on time. That's the hard thing with doing a game jam and doing like good spec driven development is that you spend a lot, right? You get developed that spec, but then you're like, oh my gosh, it has to build. I ran into this about a month ago when I was doing the Discord build-a-thon, and it was like a similar thing where I would like had my spec and everything laid out, and I was just like, hurry up, we need to go faster. But at the same time, it's like the how program has shifted and become so much faster is a huge move. So it's great. It's a massive industrial level shift. So yes, continue with task. So we need 7.2 now. 0.2. Okay, so we're gonna let that get situated here. It's gonna start loading, sliding the steering document. Good. I have, how much time do I have left? I have exactly like, technically it goes till 8. It's kind of vague. We'll see. And why are you in this subreddit, LMAO? Because that's how you, so Devit is Discord's like new, or is Reddit's new development platform. I shouldn't say newish, it's probably like a year old-ish maybe. But it's like made a lot of progress and changed a lot recently. And so what's kind of nifty is you can host the games like they live in the subreddit, right? And so it's a great way to deliver games, content, and then have them spread out across subreddits. But the way you set up, at least I like to work the development. Yeah, you got it. Yep, I'm making a Reddit game, exactly. And it's new. This is all very, very new and newish tech. But Kuro, one reason why I love about Kuro is like it's specifically so Reddit and Amazon partnered on kind of like making Kuro the specific like AI IDE for developing Devit games, which is Reddit's development platform. So it's pretty sweet. Okay, this is cooking. Excellent. Now time since recording design document. Okay, well this is going. I was gonna throw out some quick posts. Hopefully this music. Batman from comic books. Can you hear the music? Are you able to hear it? Hopefully you can. Oh man. That's so good. Okay. Yo, yo, we are Game Devin and in the final hours of the Global Game Jam, and I'm streaming. So if you are interested in watching or learning more about kind of what a game jam looks like, or just curious about like making games on Reddit, feel free to join the stream. I'll put the link probably in my bio, or in the comments. But Ali Schmali on Twitch. So if you're interested, hop on in. Okay, well hopefully that was a good video. We'll have to see. Cool. Good. Oh boy, here we go. Okay, so it wants to run npm test. Yep, that's good. So something that's interesting is you could just trust these. I often will, at times, just trust like the commands. But the thing is when you trust the commands and they will auto run, and like I said, like I'm already being very bold because I want to move fast, so I'm running an autopilot with like auto scaling for the models. So that helps kind of it optimizes for my spending of credits, but also like things can go off the rails. Things can get real crazy. Okay. Cool. Okay. Okay, let's see how this is looking. Oh, we're cruising. Visual content bar at the top, color coded feedback. Good. Timer system is now fully implemented. Okay, this is excellent. Oh, I want to make. My goal is to very quickly post to let's see. I was gonna do a TikTok one. I think that's good. We got this here. Next. Do auto cut. Hopefully that'll do something magical. Show caption, sure. Okay, cool. Good, good, good. See, do we have a Mario Kart sound effect? There we go. Hopefully that's good. Or that's better. I think that's good. Good. I think that's set. Okay, we gotta go. think that's good. I don't know. I'm trying so hard to make that video. Where are we at now? Gonna complete the game now. Session. Okay, good. I just want the yo part. That's the part I really want. Okay. Minneapolis. Spoke, feature spoke now. And then I have here. Oh boy, this is it. We need. What is next? We have like 3 hours left, so here we need to keep grinding here. Perfect. Task 2.7.3 is complete. The timer system is now fully implemented. Visual countdown bar at the top. Color code feedback. Green, yellow, red. Okay. Pulse animation. Time I handle. Good. So this is huge. Well, I think we can run. We'll test this quickly to see how it's going. So npm, right? npm run dev. Get that going, and then we'll double check. I do love this playlist. It brings me great joy. Okay. So these are my hashtags. I put a bunch of hashtags together that I thought would be good for like Global Game Jam. Because that was part of my challenge for myself. I was like, okay, I'm gonna post about it, right? I'm just gonna embrace the uncomfortableness, the embarrassment, the cringe. Embrace the cringe. And so I am just like, yeah, basically. There's my hashtags, so I think that's good. And then I need to mention, and we gemmin is of at global. I assume they have a global game jam on TikTok. Validino, there we go. Cool. Game jam. Okay, hopefully that's good. I don't know. It's gonna have to be. We're full sending it. We jam in the final stages of the global game jam. Here, we'll put the part. Streaming. Twitch. How's this doing? Okay, so now it's working. Here we go. Test this. File link. Open. Right here. Come on, come on, come on. Keep our fingers crossed. I think this should be good. Open it up. It's loading. Boom. Look at that. Perfect. Okay, so we got daily expedition. Yes, we got timer. Okay, we're on. Ah, good. Okay, stuff crashes. That's fine. That's timeout. Good. Brings me to the next one. Okay, this is good. We have some UI stuff, but okay, we're getting animal save globally. Score. Dismiss. Right, so that should be right then, I think. We'll have to run timer tests. There's some things I think are broken here, but oh, that was wrong. Okay. That's wrong. Okay, good. So at least it's still, the logic seems kind of sound, it looks like. Tree branches. Dismiss. I see bark. Oh, yes, I got that wrong. Okay, so we have timer. This is good. Does the screen shake? Yeah, I think there's some flower petals. So this should be catalog, right? Animal saved. Goes up. Animal saved. Should go up. There we go. Okay, this is Henibus coronatus. I love this. Oh my gosh. Oh man. That's hilarious. Calling my oh god, that's amazing. Why that timeout? I don't know. That's right. That's an animal. And we'll just see. Well, point being, things are moving along. If we go back to mobile, okay, good. The UI scales. It's just the text doesn't scale. That's okay. We'll leave it for now. There's time pressure. We're starting to make it more like an actually effective Stroop task, right? That's the key thing. Okay, streaming on Twitch. At what's like my? How do I post my Twitch link? Twitch. I gotta get that in there. Twitch. I'm on Twitch. Can I like add a link that's like, because if I put a link in that, I don't think that does anything. On Twitch. No, I don't want that. Trap, post, share to. I share to, what's that messenger face? Interesting. The options are allow comments. Okay, good, save post with water. That's fine, anybody can join. I'll put the link in the bio or something, I don't know. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a quick pivot here. Okay. This is good. Okay. Good. What are we at here? Perfect. Test complete. The timer system is now fully implemented. So now we need to mode and seed proper stimulus presentation working system with visual feedback. Yeah, good. Okay. Well, we need to do timer tests for sure because I want to make sure that was all functioning because I think there was some funny business. So, continue. Task 7.4. Okay. Probably test for timer paper. Oh my god, it's in progress first. Good. Okay, so it's cruising. Oh, thank you for whoever just joined. I don't know who just joined, but that's awesome. Thank you for joining. I go here, Control V. Oh, I see him. Oh, it's working. This is good. So, what we're gonna do, we are gonna kill our server right here quickly. This just doesn't, because otherwise, every time it makes a change, it like then refreshes the server, and which is fine, but that's just annoying more than anything. So I try to avoid it. So we're gonna exit that. I don't like it. It kind of stresses me out when it happens like that, even though it is fine. Okay, we're running that. Test. Okay, one failed. Good. It's good. That makes sense because there's some funky business going on there. Yeah, and so once again, like this is a very like test-driven approach, right? The idea is you build specs, you build tests as part of that, and so it's kind of like your way of like making sure that stuff doesn't go off the rails. Because anytime you're using AI, large language models in programming, right? The whole fear is like spaghetti code or code you don't understand. And install fast check package. Let me check what's already oh, interesting. Why does it need to install fast check? Sure, that's okay. Sure. All right. Oh, that's why. Okay, because it didn't have a it needed the package for the test. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. stages of the global game jam. Come join. So I'm making my little Instagram, or not, this isn't Instagram. This is my, which one is this? This is my TikTok post. Which is right, part of, like I was saying, like part of my challenge. We jamming in the final stage of the global game jam. Come join. Twitch. I'll just put the link in the bio. Is that where, that's where people put them, I guess. That's where the kids put them these days. Put the links in the bios. Okay. Oh, great. We have more. Dang. 4 failed. Okay, that's actually not terrible. What if failed? Let's see. We'll have to see what happens here. Vite test. So Vite. Alright, so we use Vite for like. It's like the. When I was building out like the tech stack for this, I personally really like Phaser and Vite. It's like a good interaction there. I'm not very familiar with it, but I have used it a bit before. Very, very tiny amount. But I just know that Phaser's like it's designed to run, or they partnered / worked with Reddit / Devit to make it so it would run on there. Okay, let's see. Now let me run the test again. Yep, run. Come on, there we go. That's what we like to see when all the tests pass. That's a great feeling. 71 tests pass. Look at that. Okay. Oh, good. What a rush. Okay, let's see what we got. I'm just gonna check quickly over here though. I want to get back to our GitHub. How are we doing on changes? Okay, that's not crazy. I haven't pushed in a while because I really wanted this to stabilize first. I want to get through all of these. Because in a dream world, I would love to get through all of these. Then we have like this core functioning loop with like it's actually like a cognitive training exercise rather than just like a minimum viable product. And then I wanted to add some fun physics in. That was my hope. Kind of some cool mechanics that I thought that would like spice it up a little bit. But I don't know if we're gonna. What time is it? It's 5 o'clock now. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. How are we doing on context usage? Oh my gosh. We're at 58% context. That's kind of scary. Property test for timer behavior. Not complete. Would you like to continue to test of player action handling? Yes, please. Yes, please. So I'm definitely being very like protective of the code here, because I'm really worried about breaking. I had some terrible breaks happen when I was doing the Discord build-a-thon. It just like, yeah, last second stuff with UI that I was just so unprepared for. Okay, here's we go. So it's opening up a task list. This is another agent. That's current task. That is fine. We can go to that. So it's running. Your client read me and the current state of the game and update the README file. Let me first read the complete design. Update game and update the README. Yeah, good. Okay, so it's updating that. So this is one of the beautiful things I love about Kiro, right? Is it like goes off and it runs these sub agents, right? It's just like, okay, I need another agent to go and work on this other stuff. And you can see like doing this takes a ton of context, right? That's the whole thing. And as your project gets bigger, you gotta be really, really, really mindful of that. However, this whole sub agent scaffolding that does is just immaculate. We didn't actually need that one there. What is this one? Is this the main one we're working in? Yeah, this is execution queued. Okay, so it's doing its thing. Excuse me. I've just been really enjoying the coffee today. It's been great. We jamming in the final stages of the Gold Game Jam. Come join stream. Join. Here we go. Game Jam. Come join. On Twitch and Schmally. I'll just put the link in bio. In bio. And I threw my hashtags in there. Hopefully this will be suitable. Good. Okay, let's post it. I don't want that. Okay. Okay, so to post it. Oh, good. There we go. Okay. So I need to add bio. I need to put my link in. I have it here. There we go. Throwing that in there. Ollie Schmolly. Haven't used it since I was 10 years old. It's really been my my handle for sure. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Well, part of my thing is I really wanted to make posts about this as I was doing it and try and like kind of simultaneously parallel process that. Like I got this whole stream setup going literally yesterday with like using NDI, which is just the craziest. It was a lot more than I thought it was going to be, but we made it. Okay, so now where are we at here? Let's see. Update gameplay mechanics, good. That's what we needed. A backend 100% main menu. Yep, that's finished. Do you know for timer managers, this time isn't implemented yet. Game was updated to reflect that adaptive difficulties in development. It represents the backend is fully functional with all APIs working. Okay, good. This is great. We still have a good amount of context there. So clear picture what works now versus what's coming next. Okay, so let's try this again. So we'll go back up here. We'll do npm. Just make sure nothing like exploded. Oh, wait, run dev. Whoops, I cannot type. Run dev. Oh wait, run dev. There we go. So give this another world. Yeah, I thought about streaming the part where I was actually building the dock, but it was just I was very hyper focused. I was very, very focused, and I was like, and I also was like, I really, really want to like stream and get ready, but at the same time, I wanted to make sure that we would have a plan of attack and things. That's the tough part about game jams. They are definitely very it's all about being nimble on your feet. Okay, file link. Oh, here we go. Moment of truth. Make sure it still works. Come on. There we go. Open. Play now. Good. I'll take it. Nice. It loads. Come on. Daily expansion. Field training. Perfect. Catalog. Dismiss. We got bugs, but that's okay. Yeah, definitely bugs. Because it's showing here. You can see it's like it's getting the right information, but we got bugs for sure. That's okay. I'm not too worried. I think a lot of this still it just needs to finish out. Timeout. Perfect. Okay. We'll see. We may get to it. We may not. Let's see if this reloads. Ooh, that is good. That's wrong. Good. Animal save. Oh, it's working there. Dismiss. Animals. Okay. I'm liking this progress. We need to fix the animal save thing, but this is inherently working. Okay, so we go here, so let's let it run down. I think our core loop is now functioning again. Look at that. Up. Boom. Timeout. Okay. Catalog. Save it because that's a praying mantis. Look at that. That's a glorious praying mantis. Okay. Well, this is solid. We have function stuff here. So, okay. Let's continue. That is good. We're gonna end our Control C. Boom. Bam. It's over. Okay. What's going on next? Yep. So let's continue. Summary of the README update. That is perfect. Come back here, waiting on input, so it wants to run tests. Yes, run all the tests, and I think we're going to be good to go. Yeah. I am well caffeinated, as you may be able to tell. How are we doing? We can just dance as it programs. I'm actually going to go turn off this light that's bugging me. Get back. Maybe you can still see me over here. Ah! Ha, ha, ha. Oh yeah, we're making good progress. There we go. Okay. Holy guacamole. Examine property test for action handling. Adaptive difficulty implementation, that's good. Yes, this is where I want to get is this part. Test for adaptive difficulty. Okay, yes, we need to. Yes, please. We do not have. See, this is the part that gets scary, right? It's like you're coming up on your context here. But the sub agents help, but it's you still just eventually run out of run out of stuff. What does it need to do? I can see just create market-based test for games. Yes, it's fine. Run that. Okay. I was gonna call MCP. Oh boy. Let's hope it works. Come on. I think it should. I set this up earlier. Oh, I think it is. I used to create the timer part. Ready to move on to test. Action handling. So should I run it in here? That's what I don't know. What's going on here? Is it working? It's working. I'm gonna test it. Random property test. Okay, it wants to do it. Yeah, I don't know why that other agent was like, hey, choose me. It's kind of funny because you get those situations where it's like, you get, what's the, oh, this is something that is really interesting is how agents work in the sense of like, you have this context and you're like, I think that's the most interesting part about how development has shifted is it's like, how are you you're trying to manage the context, right? Because the agent will be able always to be able to outwork me. Like I can just never program as fast as an agent. But at the same time, it's like, I'm able to have all the context in my head. So it's like, how do I isolate, right, the right amount of context to each agent? This is why I like spec-driven development so much. or relying, right, using a really rigid spec-driven development with agents. Okay, here we go. This is good stuff. Let me run the test again. One thing I will say is I definitely am being very paranoid here and like having to run so many tests and having it like really locked down. That's just the best practices I've learned, but that may be excessive and like we may not get the things done that we need to in the time allotted. But that's fine. That's okay. Okay. Let's see. Let me run the test again. Good. A passing. Okay, good. That's huge. This is beautiful. 58 original, 13 timer test, 14 action handling test. Let me mark test as complete and update the progress. Yes, good. Okay, so that's done. Oh my gosh. Wow. This is one thing that's kind of cool, right, is you can like click follow. So like if you want, it's just writing one of the markdown files. But following is a really great feature that I love that's just like so innately built into Kiro. I think my two, like really that being able to follow in the context, like just telling you where it's at in its context, I think is so good. And I will say, like, I'm not very experienced in, like, cursor, for example. I know, like, obviously cursor's huge right now. It's, like, one of the industry standards. So I'm sure that there are other features like that. Okay, here we go. Would you like me to continue with that? I think we can. I think we have enough. We're at 69% usage. Yes, let's run it. Here we go. Yep. Please continue. Here we go. Okay. Just gonna open up another thing. Let's check it. Client README updater. Let's make sure it's doing its thing. As you can see, each of these are execution hooks. It's just always doing that. It's good. You can build other ones too. Like you can come over. Where are they? Here I would see them in. So these are your steering documents. Is your saying here's your hooks, right? So you can see client README, right? Debit fetch guide, splash screen generator, template cleanup. It's kind of nice. You can make other ones too, right? Or more. It's very, very cool. I'm working on getting more familiar with that. I just kind of let it. I like approve it. Like if it wants to build one, it's like yeah, like I'm down. Have it do it. I love the song. Just building. It's working. That's the nice thing about this. We can just have a party here. It's good. So normally, if I wasn't dancing, I would be doing other work. I could be working on other things, but I really want to focus on this. And I do want to do my other posts in a second here. Okay, good. So we can see that task in progress now. Oh, good. I updated all descriptions to match the actual assets. Gecko looks like Monty. Oh. Oh, I love that. Why did that have problems? I don't know how much of an issue that is. It's a null issue. Null error. Let's just continue. Okay, so we're good. Good. Good, run tests. Boom. I think all these tests should pass. It didn't do anything too crazy here. Once again, I will say, like, the biggest thing in making this work, right, and why this is, like, working is, like, we have very, very well, this is where I put the effort, right, was very, very well defined tasks. And this is, so the way it works, and this is one of the things that I think is just brilliant about Kiro, is you build it out as, like, you go requirements, so I work in the requirements with, like, planning with Gemini 3 Pro, right? Then I got my core requirements nice and specific. Then I give that to Kiro. We go into spec mode, and then you go from basically spec mode to through like the outlining the requirements to designing and then to the task list. So I should rephrase that. I do my planning with Gemini 3 Pro, and that then helps me give the original prompt that I then pass to Kiro in spec mode, which then we go into the requirements section. So we outline the requirements, we then outline the design, and then we outline the task. And so you can see, right, like if we go up here, like you'll see like, you know, here's the requirements, right? Here's the design doc, right? And so this is all like very specific, giving you the structure, all that. It's really important. Okay, here we go. Valley staircase algorithm. Yes, so we just use this. I basically instructed it to use a staircase algorithm. It's really good, very standard in making exercises actually work on brain plasticity. So that was our reason for choosing this. Here's some more specific details. We won't get into this right now in the interest of time, but point being, the idea is that this helps. It's kind of like if you're weightlifting, right? You need to constantly be increasing your weights, increasing your rep range. That's what this does in real time. So with good cognitive training, it is always pushing the player, right? It's going to be hard, but we need that because that's going to help make your brain, right, improve the processing speed. That's how your brain gets better. Okay. Players, would you like me to place an optimal challenge? The next test is probably test for adaptability. Would you like me to commit that? Yes. So you want to continue with the testing, because then once those tests run, then we've gone through kind of one of the major hurdles that I wanted, which was to get sorry, I'm just texting. I'm texting my mom. So the idea is that we get into having it like actually be able to be that cognitive training exercise. Like we got the timer, you want the, in my opinion, what makes a good exercise really quickly for Reddit, right? This is, you want something that like ties into one time, right? You want that time pressure to force people to go, right? They gotta go. Or you have very, very simple interface, make it crystal clear what they need to do, and then you incorporate like an algorithm that will help adjust the difficulty there. Okay. Oh, we need to open this. So let's see. Debit fetch API. So let's do another API guide call. That's fine. We need to run this. I should have just trusted it. So, and see, this is the sign that I should have added this to the steering document, I think is what I need to do. Because it just always fails when it does npm test just in a default shell terminal, because it needs to run through command line because of my permissions and how I have them set up. Oh wow, they all passed. That's huge. Wow. I did not expect that. To be fair though, it is just like, the algorithm is just algorithm. It wasn't anything complicated or crazy. I think staircase algorithms are so cool. It just like scratches a part of my brain that is just, I love like algorithms like puzzles. I love that so much. Okay. This is good. Accepted edits. Gonna be next 4 integration tests ensure count and variance remain valid. Okay, good. That's beautiful. Would you like to limit test some point so we can come back to here now? Yes. We're rocking and a rolling. There's a game test file. We're cruising pretty good. We have all like 13 tasks, I think is what we finally had outlined here. Validation for all tests passed. Ask the user if questions arise. We had like, this is a big part, right? Is making sure we get the integration tests done. Test complete gameplay flow. Should mode end to end. So, ooh, this is gonna be crazy. But this is so important. We'll get there. We're cruising. What time is it? 5:11. We got some time. We got some time. Oh man. Oh, slide back here. We going. I'm texting my sweet mom. She's a wonderful lady. Okay, here. This is command npm test. Perfect. So we'll run that. Everything should pass. Yeah. Ooh, look at that. Love to see that. 102 passing tests. That's good. It gets so sad when you have like clearly hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of tests, or even like I guess like thousands. I don't know if I've ever. I know there's definitely like I guess I have written massive testing files, but that was a long time ago. Okay. Oh, 102 tests are not passing. Complete an update in progress. Okay. I think this is pretty good. Oh, did someone join? Hello. I think someone may have joined. I can't tell. I don't know, honestly. Welcome, if someone did join. Okay. So it's cruising. It's pretty good. So these are all we can close. I think all of our things. Grab my spec from earlier. Oh yeah, I also want to check my task manager. Yeah, okay, we're fine. We're fine. Oh, look at that cool background. Okay, what's up here? What are we doing? We're making great progress. Would you like me to continue with the remaining tasks, or would you like to take a break and test the game so far? Okay, this is huge. See, now we're close though. We're getting close to auto summarize. So we will run a quick test. Let's get in here. npm. What do we got here? npm run dev. My brain is just like shutting down. I've been pounding the coffee today. I actually got, for a game jam, I got a decent amount of sleep. Like usually, there's some times I've done game jams like back in, I think it was, oh my gosh, this is years ago. I was doing global game jam out of the University of Utah with a bunch of friends, and we like, the sleep was minimal. It was tough. It was very, very intense. And that was like maybe 2018. I think that, but then after, I've always tried to, when I'm doing jams, to get good sleep, to maintain some level of consistency. Okay, here we go. Good, let's see it. We got it, daily expedition. Let's test this. Okay, yeah, look at that. So we wouldn't catalog that. Animal save. I gotta change that. It was just my mom was playing this earlier. She was like, "Dude, you gotta change the animal saved when it's on the thing, but there's no animal." And I'm like, "Yeah, dang, you're right." Okay, good. I think that's testing it. We gotta fix this text. But the thing is that like worst case scenario, like it's fine there, right? It's just what I need to do is I had it fixed earlier, but it clearly rewrote it. Is it doesn't write the images? It doesn't. Or it is boxing the images better. That's weird. Is it bad? Is it cutting them off? I don't know if it is or not. Maybe it is. I can't tell. I don't think it is actually, I guess. If I go to mobile. Yeah, it's not cutting them off. That's just on the text. I gotta find the text. I gotta fix the text stuff. That's okay. Okay, this is good. It's doing its thing. Blah, 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 blah. Dismiss. Animal saved. Our global animal save count is going up. Onwards and upwards. Okay. We're gonna end this right now. Yes. Okay. Would you like me to continue with the main test, or would you like to take a break and test the game so far? tested. I think we should prepare a handoff. Your context usage is at, what's that now? 77%. Let's see, maybe it'll just hand it off the fetch API guide. That's fine. It's going to have to run it again. Oh, I just should have added this to the steering dock. It's a terrible fault of mine. Okay, it's just running all the tests. It's wanting to run tests, but it's just blocking because it can't use. It's run good. Just trying to run it inside a application. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's something I need to. I'm gonna remember that. It has to. Yeah, it has to use the node executable directly, or just run the command line. So. Including this Marcus document. So if this is huge. If we're, let me just scroll over here. So we have 7. We're making good progress. We need to go faster though. I'm messaging my sweet mother. Would you like me to implement tasks? Let's go back here. I think that this needs to get a handoff. I think we want to hand this off. We gotta excellent. We gotta call. No, we gotta. We gotta come over here. Here we go. I think this is just gonna sit. I want to hand this off. That's what I'm feeling is best to do here. I'm gonna play the game right now. Yeah, I'm gonna let me create comments and hand the documents summary just been completed. What remains of the progress will be filed with clear next steps. The game is in excellent shape. Yeah, we're making great progress. Okay, so I'm just gonna copy this message. And I think we'll actually just go work in this recent execute hook here. So, is the summary the previous. Okay, there we go. I'll let it work for a bit here. Perfect, that's our handoff summary. I can see we made excellent progress. Yep, good. 102 tests passing. Wait, we have a 14th? Wait, I don't recall having a 14th. Subtask completed. Oh, okay, I guess it was a different subtask. Yep, so this is good. So we need to get the scoring system, because notice how, right, it wasn't the personal scoring wasn't working. Like, we have this master scoring, but I, like, wanted to do more scoring variation, and that hasn't been working. Okay, good. Thanks for trying to summary. Okay, this is great. And see, the nice thing is that it does have context on how to run tests in this thread now. That's a big thing because it is very, very, very annoying. And that's on me. Like if I take that and I put that into the steering document, that helps a lot. But for the purpose of time. Okay, here we go. So it's running. Let's see if I go into edits. Maybe I can just make my video. Gallery. Okay, this is working. We game jamming. Okay. Okay, it's moving it. No, modules. Yep, run the test. Come on. Oh, we get that failed test. Okay. I want to copy the stuff from. I'm gonna run this again. Where's a good photo? Me and my messy hair. We're doing it. Okay. Let's see how we're doing here. So this again, 15 points. I need to adjust the test strings. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, we'll adjust that. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, dude. There we go. Yes. That, so this thing, right? Getting all those tests passed, that's what we like to see. We break it down. I don't know. I'm not crazy about this song. I kind of want another song. This one's called Dreamcatcher. This one's Critical Hit. Yeah. Here, I'll pull up my spec. Actually, wait, hold on. I want to make my other post quickly. That's the big thing that I want to do. Oh, I do love this song. copy my own text. I copy my own text. But I did put my link in my bio. It's a classic thing. I'm learning the TikToks. Okay, let's see. Oh, I think we're pretty good. This is looking good. Okay, we're gonna go back here. We're gonna run our npm dev, npm run dev. This I do think is one of my favorite parts. Like, it is fun because it's like, ultimately it's like, we're sitting here, we're kind of like overseeing it, making sure that's doing, right, generating the code, and it is just a fun part because it's like, a lot of the work goes into like planning and figuring out. Which I will do. I should do a stream, and I will do a stream in the future about that part. I'll actually pull up the doc, and I can kind of show what I did here. Okay, let's just test this. First, excuse me. Play now. I didn't click it. Whoops. It's loading. That is a broken loading thing. That is just gonna be what it is. Okay, jungle mimic phaser, perfect. I did make a really cute little logo, but I don't know that we're gonna have time to get that in there. That may have to be later. Daily expedition. Okay, sweet catalog. People get it wrong. That's fine. There's no start thing, but that's okay. Tree branches are on. All right, Sam, nothing is not bad. Okay, so that was right. Animal save. Good. Miss. That should get faster. Start to get faster. That's the thing that we want. That's good. This is looking really good. Tree branches. Dismiss. Petals. That's looking good. Increasing speed a bit. We can see our score going up over there. Good. Good. Save it. See, what I really want to do if I have more time, right, is like get more images, right? There needs to be more images. We let go down all the way, make sure this still works. Timeout, okay, good. Right, you didn't get any points there. If that's wrong. This is looking much better. I just want to add a bunch of images to it. I think that'd be so cool. And clean this up. Oh, this up. Alright, cool. Okay, that's kind of working. This is good. Okay, we may need to come back and make that harder. I think that's fine, but I think ultimately we want to, right? We want to integrate all this to simply gameplay flow, remove all counter template remnants like we want. There's so much more to do here. So we're gonna call this good for now. We're gonna close that. We're gonna end. Control C. Y. Hit enter. Oh, I'm gonna have to do some serious stretching after this. Would you prefer to game first, then PM run to see the scoring system in action? Yes. We good? Okay, would you like me to continue? Okay, there we go. So now it's cruising. How do we have for context? Yeah, 64%. It's not terrible. It is burning a lot of context right now, right? These models, they take about 200,000 tokens, roughly. Which is, I mean, I wish it took more, but like that's just how it is with, I guess, right, where we're using, I'm using auto here, and then it's basically selecting from different Anthropic models, which Opus 4.5, right, is it is the best for coding still, I would say at least. Okay, let's yes, to run the test, that's good. Oh, and 5 passed. Yeah, it's just crazy how much game development and like just programming, building, and all of it has changed, and even like the last year, it's just wild, and how fast it's moving. Okay. Guess I was gonna bring up the progress. Good. Yes, empty. Yeah, that's looking solid. Okay, what was I doing? I wanted to post. Oh, look at that! Our reel's getting some views. good. Okay. What was I doing? I said I was gonna post too. Are in the final game jam. Okay, let's grab my hashtags. I just keep them all like nicely saved in a nice note thingy. And then I just snag them and throw them in. I really, like, man, I wish, maybe I just wanna, I wanna get out, I gotta get my hashtags. It's like, do you wanna post it? It's like, no, not yet. I wanna do that, okay. There we go. Game jam. Hashtag. Some other ones. There we go. Him then the jamming in the final hours of the Global Game Jam. And streaming. On Twitch at okay, here we go. Let's see what we got here. Run this. Oh man, I'm gonna need some food. I'm very hungry. Tested. Excellent. All 66 tests passing. Welcome. In bio. Like a mile. There we go. Okay. Whoa. What do we got going here? This is good. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. The responsive layout is already full. Camera viewport resizing. Scaling. Yes. Okay. Yes. This is good. So this is work that I did earlier. So basically, what happened, right, is when I built out the first version, or like the second version, I've gone through like 4 iterations now, right? And this is like kind of the third, second-ish version. I was like, oh, the sizing's really off. And so I did a bunch, not a ton of work, but I did basically some iteration / work with Kiro actually to like solve those. And so thankfully it got saved into because I take all my code, I then upload it to GitHub, right? And I am able to import my GitHub into my Gemini 3 Pro model, like my thread that I have for planning. And so it's nice because it catches stuff like this. Like hopefully this will like fix this. This is stuff that I already fixed, but it's not in the current version that we're seeing here. But I should now hopefully fix. Oh, dang. Some failed tests. That's okay. That's okay. We are just really sending it right now. Bam. See, this is good. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Bam. Context limit, I'm sorry, movie since the agent is kind of set the full text. Yeah, okay. Ah, dang. Dang it. That's okay. This is what happens. Thankfully, it summarizes it, pass it to the next agent. Here we go. Oh. This is dangerous. We gotta figure out what's wrong. But this is always kind of scary when you hit the context window like this because it's in the middle of a problem. So you're like, I hope it fixes it. Summary, engine failing test, npm test. Okay, good. Should run in the command line. Come on. Oh my gosh, didn't. It's trying to PowerShell. Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god. Command is dead. There we go. Run in command line. Yes. Yes. Look at that. Okay, the failed test, it gets in there. It's good. So it's nice because there's a lot less context, so we're going to be able to fill this up. This is hopefully going to be a lot more precise. Oh boy. This line is Roger because we're checking landscape scale against port textures and safe margin testing. Oh gosh. That's not good. Alright guys, twitch.tv. Oh wait. Making sure it's right. Yes, it is me. Okay. Okay. It's so hard to parallel process this. Okay, test pass. Look at that. There we go. Hey, that's good. I figured it out. Oh, it was aspect ratio stuff. Oh my gosh. Aspect ratio is the bane of my existence. When I was trying to get the stream set up, I was running into a ton of issues where the HDMI cable I was using, for whatever reason, which it came with this monitor, which doesn't make a lot of sense. It's an ultra-gear monitor. You'd think that it would match, but it just like didn't. It was just bugging out, and it wasn't like matching the right aspect ratio. Perfect. All 134 tests are now passing. Okay, so this is really good. Now let me see. We just have so much more context. This is so good. Do the progress file to mark task is complete and update overall progress. Okay, good. So now we'll update this. One thing you can really be feeling really crazy, you can just run all tasks. This bull. Okay. And we'll pick up. Where's my steering document that I had earlier? Whoa, whoopsies. I had this, which is a kind of spring, which is a refactor, but kind of refactor. Refactor. Oh man, I don't remember. Looking at, so this is right here. This is a thread that I have, right? This is one of the threads I have for planning. You can see it. Let's see, here, full structure, no close, it's fine. Yeah, it's weird. How is this doing? It's still working. It's jamming. Reddit/Reddit Dev has such a nice setup structure for how. Okay, good. I'll test pass. Let me proceed with task 8 checkpoint to verify the core gameplay is working correctly. Look at this. I'll test pass which the core gameplay is working since all hinges on this online. This is complete. Oh, this is so nice. Oh boy. There you go, checkpoint on passing core gameplay with all features in play. Okay. Okay, so here we go. So we gotta figure out this stuff. Okay. So I'm gonna try and post this Instagram real quickly that we made. Okay. That was the global game jam. You gotta edit the cover. You always gotta edit the cover. Okay, there we go. What other options do we need? I think we're fine. Translate real, that's fine. Translations. Closed caption. captions. Oh, I didn't do it. Dang. It's not gonna do the translate closed captions. Okay. It's good. Okay, we're cruising. Oh my gosh, where are we at here? Let's see, currency completed work. Okay, responsive layout property test, fix the failing test responsive layout property test. Okay. Okay, let's just test this to make sure stuff is working. npm run dev. I need like a Claude bot all set up just to make the actual social posts. Okay, good. Give it a second. Often Devit will also like be updating simultaneously. Or like after you do a build, right? So for run dev, it'll then update another one immediately after. Here we go. And that's the one I want. Open. I think that's working. Put it over here. Drag that in here. This is the new one. Good. Daily expeditions. This is the one. Oh, perfect. Error. Notification. Nice. Okay, good. Oh, I missed it. Good. Bark, yeah, good. Okay, this is so nice. It updated more stuff. We have still some of the words we're gonna have to fix, I think, but yeah, it's just the words. Mossy bark. So good. So if we get them right, it should start to pick up speed. So here we go. We'll test this, do that. It's getting a little bit faster. It's a 1-3 algorithm. Let's dismiss. That's the only part that I wish we had to use the text. Good. Okay. This is looking pretty decent, I think. I think it's getting faster. Yeah, it's definitely getting faster. Look at that. That's great. Yes. So it means our algorithm is doing its thing, right? So ideally, I'd have a lot more images to throw in here. Ain't what we got. That's okay. It is what it is. It's getting slightly faster. That's great. We made it a small increase. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so right now it's just gonna run infinitely, right? It doesn't have that game over logic. So what we need to do, let's try and get that in quickly. And that, and then continue. This still has good context on it, so it just needs a game over. See the complete session, display results. What's working? Good. Next up, task. Tested it. Nice work. Continue with task. No. I desperately need food. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Sure, that's fine. Okay, so it's doing the upload. Oh my gosh, this is really cooking here. What do we got here? Oh, thank you for whoever joined. It looks like we've had some more viewers. Excellent. Okay, let me find. Oh, errors. Please add standards from method. Let me search into the class. Errors reading files. Oh gosh, that's okay. It happens. Oh well, I generated. Stuff is just so ridiculous. Okay, how do I edit a bio? How do I do this? Is it also shared to my story? I need to add something to my bio on Instagram. What do we have? NPM and test. Yep, run. This is the most this is very intense. There we go. Edit profile. That's what I want to do. And I want to add link. There we go. Twitch. Okay, then here we go, paste. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. Whoops-a-daisy. Okay, copy that. What are we doing here? This is still working. Thank you for whoever joined. Twitch Global Jam. Twitch. Oh yeah, heck yeah. There we go. It's cruising. We're making some progress. Close that. Oh my gosh, what do we got going on here? So many things happening. Okay, so okay, we have complete screen. Oh, this is great. Complete game loop, max level game, 20 levels game over, back to main menu, or play again. Okay, so so now we should be able to run this. Let's test it, shall we? npm dev run devs. All right, there we go. So we should be able to blast through 20. Now ends after 20 levels. The game now session score display with breakdowns. So this is perfect. So now it's kind of more of like a tight, like, yeah, concise build. I think we are chilling here. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Okay, good. Built the second one. We can see that. Open v2. Come on. Phase. Miss. False positive. Yep, flower petal's good. Catalog, nice. Let's get some run. Yep, nice. And what's nice is that this is seeding based off of the, like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's seeding based off the date, like that day. So each day you get like a new level, basically. That's the idea. Nice. I think that's looking pretty good. Dismiss. Okay. Good. Okay, we had that. Oh, this is so good. It's working. So that we're saving the animals. Our score. Dismiss. Oh, whoops. Yeah, that's good. This is right. He was gone. It helps with your attention too by like not telling you exactly where you are at in the process. Oh, there we go. Boom. Okay, so we had speed 730, average response time 1.5 seconds. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. That is awesome. We have some messed up stuff there, but like that's fine. If we played it again right, it's gonna give us. Oh, whoops. Until we go back to main menu, do daily expedition. Oh, whoops. That's kind of broken, but like 200 animals saved earlier. If we do this, oh, it's just looping back to the game. Interesting. That's fine right now. That's a bug. The main. Let's see. So we need to fix. What's next in the implementation task? Implement write property test for mode based upload. Oh, daily mode. See consistency. Training mode. See unique like additional score upload. That's fine. I think let's actually continue with this next task because I think that's gonna fix those menu issues that we saw there. Once again, one of the beauties of like structuring the doc, and if it doesn't, then we'll intervene and jam on those. Okay, so what we need to do here? What time is it? 5:54. Okay, or 5:52. Oh boy, we flying. Okay, let's with the next task. Okay, the main menu. That's fine. Gonna start doing that. Okay, well that's right. I'm gonna run to the bathroom super fast. I'll be right back. Okay. We back. How's it doing? Okay, let's see. Oh, perfect. So wants to run tests. Let's do a test. Okay, good. Run the test. Yeah, sweet. Okay, we're doing okay on time. This is gonna be tight. This is gonna be something, that's for sure. Okay. Oh, wait, what was I doing here? Run that. That's good. I see. Okay, this is good. MPM test. Run. That's good. Oh, we're trying. We're so close. I did close the server. Yeah, I think so, right? Didn't I? I shut it off. Oh, I didn't shut it off. So we can keep playing this, right? But I'm gonna just control C this right here, run that in terminal. That's fine. I get that done. And I'll close it down. And it's nice because like when it does build it, right? It like builds it to like even when you run, you can like still test it, right? It's like it kind of builds that. It does build. Yeah. Excuse me. The game in your dev right Reddit, right? So like this is the dev Reddit, and then if we go to oh my gosh, so what is it? Reddit. We need reddit.com/r/jungle mimic, but then we just want, there we go. And so this one then has like another one that's live, right? This is the older version from earlier today that was like, okay, I just want to get something up, right? I just want to like have something that fits and, you know, isn't cool or special or anything. Okay, how are we doing here? Whoa. Okay, we have, let's see, we got test 9.3 complete, property test for game over. Oh, this is good. Thank you for whoever joined. What is up? Oh boy, we got more people watching. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, heck yeah. Okay, this is looking correct. Practice 90% complete, 13 of 13 well, kind of. I don't know about that. I wouldn't say it's that complete, but daily mode C consistency. Okay. Remaining tasks are optional. Pause as and clean up file value. Image fully implement ready for testing. Okay, so let's run another test now. Assets, implement asset placeholder, add asset loading error handlers, create color placeholder rectangles for missing images. Log missing assets to console, continue execution without crash. These are bonus, right? You test for asset fallback. That's fine. Remove all counter template remnants. Client code, clean out client code. So, creation of final wiring. Okay, good. Yeah, so this is we're getting kind of close to something here. So we will. What we need to fix now. We're gonna test this here. npm run. I can't type. My brain is hanging on for dear life. So we'll run this because I think what we're gonna try and do. Interesting. Let's see. Okay. People who are watching, if it is hard to hear me, let me know. I am very, very curious because I can turn up, right, anything, on the side of like, my stream, but I just don't want it to be too loud for people because I have a balance from when I was doing Octothorpe streams. Okay, so now we're gonna test this. This is critical. This should give us our full complete kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Core loop. This is good, right? This is complete core loop. Awesome possum. A lot of this other stuff is like just good code hygiene type thing. But what I really want to fix if we can is that, right, we had the kind of weird text spacing. Okay, here we go. So it's loading. That's kind of that was a bit of a weird bug, but that's okay. Daily expedition. Okay, field training. Practice unlimited. Compete on today's level. Okay, awesome. So here we go. Kicks us off. This is a dismiss. Good. Perfect. Catalog, awesome. Yeah, see, it's just the spacing is too weird. So we need to get an image of this. Here, let's grab, we're gonna shift S. Yeah, so you can, we'll give it this example here, so you can like see the text. What's that? Throw it in here. Catalog, so we would catalog that. That's good. Interesting. That's weird. I wonder what. So why would we get one of those? That was an empty. That's an empty image. It's an empty image. It's fascinating. I don't know quite what those would represent or what image that would be. Dismiss that. Keep going. So we're going through the different levels. See, I wish I had more time because I would definitely upload more images. So what is that? That was what I used earlier as like my. I'll have to go and look in the logs. Okay, here we go. So it gives me the score. Right, desktop. Oh, we know. Oh, play gun doesn't work. Main menu works, but then it puts us into here and it doesn't. Yeah. Response time, cool. Best streak 3, accuracy. So it gives you all these cool stats. That's great. Okay, so now if we just do this here, I wonder if. Assume unlimited just gives us unlimited. Unlimited is just broken for right now. Interesting. As a fallback, test implement. Right priority, test remote based upload. Okay. Including system validation for all tests pass as user questions arise. I do kind of want to. I think we want to run these tests quickly because they may catch some of the stuff that's broken. So we're just gonna do that. Actually, remove this here. Move that image. I'm gonna say I'm ready for testing. So we're gonna close this really fast here. Go. Okay. So the idea is to make a very, tiny little Stroop game here. We basically built all this in a day. Not even. Built it in like hours. Name menu wiring, scene transition, integration, final wiring. Yeah, see it. We need to get some of these later tasks, or it's gonna really fix this. Okay, we gotta continue. So let's continue with the tasks. I'm so hungry. I need food. It is getting to be food time. Oh wait, no, that's not what I wanted. That's hilarious. Someone is hosting a Claw-a-thon, which is the new Claude related to the Claude bot. But so it's going to just be no humans allowed to actually program in the Claw-a-thon. So it's just going to be AI agents programming. I think that's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm sorry there. Now I'm creating a test for the asset fallback function. Okay, good. So it's building those out. Yeah, I think these should fix some of the issues that we're experiencing, right? Test election mode, and then like this will make sure that like things are actually working because like we need those. Sneeze. This is the powerful of a good spec. I just wish we had a little bit more time. Oh my god. I think I can turn off another monitor I have over there. It's just running as unnecessary, but okay. Thank you for whoever else has joined. I so appreciate it. Feel free to hop and chat. Okay. Here we go. So I'm gonna make game jam. Just making my one quick other post. Okay, that's gonna be asset placeholder handling. Okay, this is good. So we're best against asset line failures and ready for production deployment. That's good. Yeah, that's what we needed. Load. Okay, good. Loader area event handling. Okay, good. These are residents deployment. Awesome. So that is task. That was 10. So now it's not involve counter template remnants. Okay. So then continue with the next task. So I think it requires more assets. That's would be the ideal situation, right? As it wants more assets, which I don't know if I'll have time to implement, but we'll see. Counter template code. Let me create. There's no counter template code. Verification document. There's already complete. Okay, good. We're cruising. We're getting very, very close. Also, just let me create comprehensive integration tests. Good. This is where my hope is that, and with the number 12 here, right? This is gonna capture some of our some of the things that we're airing here. Okay, streaming final hours of Global Game Jam. Gotta do my hashtags. This was a big part of the goal for me, was just to get all these. I wanted to do posts on all platforms about this, because setting up this stream was quite an endeavor. That's what I spent most of yesterday doing, was getting it working. But I had also started to lay out the spec and all that information, because I was like, well, we're gonna have to have a good spec, right? Like, that's gonna be critical here. That's going to be super critical. There we go. Okay, I think that's good. What do we got here? This is working. Mr. Path. Oh, that's so good. This is one of the most satisfying like parts of at least the current flows that I've been doing, because it's just like you have all your tests at the end and like watching them build on and then see them all pass. It's so good. Okay, oh my gosh, let's see what we got here. Now we need to probably do some bug fixing, but hey, it's there. Ready for deployment. Okay, so this is good. We will just run tests again. npm. Let's see, what did I need? npm test. It's good. I'll pass. npm cool. We already, yeah, so we turned it off in this thread. npm run dev. See, the only thing is, I don't know if it's gonna actually fix some of the bugs that we have seen. Maybe it didn't, because all the tests passed. That would be weird though. It should have. It really should have. It really should have caught that. Should have caught all that. But there we go. Thank you for whoever else joined. All the new people. Okay, so it's updating. This is good. So right, once again, like we were kind of talking about earlier, this for folks who just hopped in. Reddit does this kind of interesting thing where like it'll like give you the updated build, but then it's gonna like do a second one. And so like I always like to wait for the second one. That's what it's doing here, right? It's trying to get that updated version. There we go. Just on cue. Give it a sec here. Open that up. Here we go. Okay, so now this should be our version that has some of those changes. So like if we go to, yep, good. So I think the text is hard to see there, but that tells you how many animals are saved overall, I believe. Yeah, see the text is messed up, but we dismissed that one. I wish there's so many nice UX changes we can make with more time, but I don't think that's going to be in the cards. It's looking good. Dismiss. Mouse bark. Play this to go with this one. We'll see how high of a score we get. Ah, I messed it up. Ah, I messed that one up too. Look at me. It's super hard to hear me. Interesting. Well, I will turn that up then. It is interesting. I wonder why it's super hard to hear me. Is it just the music, Jaden? I know that that's you, Jaden. Good old Nano Storm. Is the music too loud? Let's see what I have it set to. Sounds like my mic is far away. Interesting. I wonder where, let me check where it's coming from. It should be mic. That's a good point. I wonder if maybe it's coming through the webcam unintentionally. Desktop audio mic. Device. Here, I'll switch it. I'll switch it. Test. Can you hear me? Huh. How's that? Is that better now? That is kind of weird. I wonder why it's doing that. Maybe that is really testing. Interesting. I wonder why that is the case. Oh, we got that score at the end. I wonder if it was like that I don't think it was like that last night. Let's check. Oh. Why would you be so quiet all of a sudden, microphone? Nah. That's really peculiar. I wonder if it's better with... No, that won't work. I don't think that does anything. I don't think that does that. Maybe does that help? How's that? Is that louder? That's appearing now. But see, now it has... That's interesting. I wonder why that was. That doesn't make any sense. That is... Unless it's... I'd have to look more into that. That's coming through the line, though. Are you guys getting any feedback, though, as part of that, too? Here, I'll test it. I could just test it on my end too. No, because that's very weird that it was so quiet. Testing. Oh, that's way better. Yeah, that is. Okay, no feedback. Well, we'll leave that. See, it's weird though. That's through. Hold on, I'm just gonna switch it back. I'm just so curious. If I put it here, how does that sound? Oh, that makes no sense. That's just so weird. That's the same deal. That's so strange. Yeah, I'm just testing it with different ones.
Here's like the Logitech one, but that's not ideal.
I'll put it back to this for now. But that is really odd. I wonder if it just has to be something that I did with a, yeah. I'll leave it at this as long as it's not a nuisance. That's weird. That's so strange. Well, thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll leave that for now. That's just it's just a different audio input, but I'm bummed because that's gonna be, yeah, it just is odd because I want it to record on a different channel, ideally, but it is what it is, and I don't understand why that would, if I go over here, I'm just gonna check this. This is the complexity of it. It's something to do with running like the multi setup. That's the thing. Input. What do we have here? Headset microphone. Default pair new input. See that? Oh, the device, the audio was way turned out. Hold on. Let me change something. I'm gonna go back. Let me change this, and now let me switch back. So let's see how this looks actually. Hold on. I want to test this and see if this sounds better now. Because the audio, for whatever reason, was turned way down on the property. So we're going to go in here. We're going to switch this. And then we're going to switch this to headset. Okay, how is that? Is that still good? Is that better? That should be way better now. Skull Dancer, how does that sound? I hope it sounds good. I will... Testing. Oh, there we go. I think that's good now. I think that's way good. Yes, that's okay. Perfect. Haha. That was crazy. You know, it's like, why did Windows set my input volume to 30 out of 100? Nobody knows. Okay. Well, this is hunky-dory. So, where were we? Oh my gosh, that UI is so messed up. Ay. Oh. It's going in and out now, you say. Maybe if I turn it down a little bit, that'll be better. So it doesn't peak. How's that now? We'll have to see. I'm curious how it will look on the exported video after this. Okay. This work. Oh, it takes the main menu. Did it fix it? Oh, it did not fix the bugs. Okay. Let's see. We have UI issues to fix. So I'm gonna close this. Oh man. What time is it? What I will do is I'm actually gonna build this just full send. PM. That should build, do all of it, and then should just deploy. What a good command. It's one of the best commands. Now you can't hear at all. Hold on, I'm gonna put it on my phone. I'm so curious. You can't hear at all. You can't hear it. Interesting. So I can hear it on my phone pretty well. Huh. Well. I don't know. Maybe I would try refreshing the tab if you're having problems there. Because it should be, it sounds like it's doing better now. I think. Ish. Kind of. Oh, man. Oh, did it build this? Is it building? It's working on it. It's working so hard. It's uploading. Bumped that version to 0.3. Okay, good. Visit developers app jungle to view your app. Okay, so this is good. You'll receive an email when your app is when you'll be able to install your app anywhere. You're a moderator. Need the following criteria must be reviewed before they can be published. Creates custom posts. Version for review done. Oh wow, it submitted it for. That's awesome. So now open up this. We'll see versions. 25 seconds ago. Ooh, that is beautiful. Oh, it's in review. So now the one thing that I wonder is if we go to Jungle Mimic, just normal Jungle Mimic now. Jungle Mimic, just normal Jungle Mimic. Let's see if this works. What version we get here. This is the old version. Wonder if it'll, I'll just see. Maybe it takes some time. Okay. Deployed. To your app. Okay. So we'll get that version. It's still very broken, or it's broken in a variety of ways. But. Hopefully the audio is better. I don't know. I'm gonna turn it all the way back up. I'm gonna put it back there. Let's see. What's going on? Notifications. So many notifications. Properties. Okay. Now we're good. Now I think hopefully audio is all good. Is audio testing working? Yeah, look at that. That's great. Okay. Oh, what an adventure. What a moment. Time to be alive. I'm trying to think what is. Okay. So that is in. Why is it in? I wanna take a look here. Is it still in review? I want it not to be in review, but it's gonna be in review still. Loaded playtest 6 hours ago. So I want to get this version. Private visibility. Private. I wanna. How did I do that? Okay. I submitted it for launch, but it's gonna most likely get rejected. Probably. But I want to be able to do the build that I did earlier, which I'm trying to remember how I did that. I only did one deployment earlier to the subreddit. Developer settings. Oh my gosh, so much going on here. It's fine. Oh, I can update. Okay, update my installation. So if we update this, you want the update? Yes, update it. And then we can update. This should fix it. I think this is what I did earlier. So let's try that. Yep, so here we go. So we're on, yeah, perfect. So we're on the new version, 0.3, which is what we want. And then that's updated. So both of them should now run 0.3. Whoa. If it's been approved, you'll receive an email when your app has been approved. Is that when we're okay? Once it's approved, then we can actually install other places. So now, hopefully, keep our fingers crossed that this works. Because I'll count this as a win. I'm not going to have to do, I'm always down for 500 push-ups. But earlier I said that I would do 500 push-ups if I didn't get a full core gameplay loop working. But I think this is going to count as a full core gameplay loop working. Come on. Yes, this is looking good. This is exactly what we want. Daily expedition. Okay, sweet. This is it's messed up on that, but hey, we get, it gets that. That's good. Oh, look at that. What a deal. Daily level. It's working. I love the added names. I thought that was hilarious. That just doesn't even make any sense. Oh, my mom had great feedback earlier because I sent her. I had a build out on I forget which subreddit it was. I guess it was the Jungle Mimic one, and she went and played it earlier, and she was like, "Hey, it's really confusing on how this works." And I was like, "Yeah, that's fair. It's very incomplete." But I think we've come a long way since then. Look at that global count of all the animals we've saved. Okay, this is good. This is working. It's exactly what we needed. Yes! Oh wait, that was a terrible mistake. See how it's getting faster, so now the algorithm is starting to kick in, right? Good. Boom. Average response time, we love that. The buttons are messed up. I don't think they're going to work. It tries so hard. This may be an issue of, let's see, what, did it just uncaught? I wonder if it just errored. If I try and click that, what happens? Daily. Oh, maybe because it's the daily, or what happens if we go here? No, it's just broken. I guess the last thing we'll try, right? So we'll refresh this. Yeah, so this part is still just broken. Oh wait, maybe not. It kind of is broken. Yeah, there's just issues happening here with it. There's something broken there, I think. API error, interesting. What to deal, but that's fine. So time's out, it crashes. Nice. Good stuff. Yeah, this one's still, so that is broken there a bit. Just isn't, it's posting, it's not catching the, it's not, it's erroring, it's not, probably is an API. Yeah, it is an API error, it's a 400 error. Which definitely messes with the algorithm. What's good is that this just runs, so you can just practice if you want. There's that perspective, I guess. But it just messes up with the catalog button for some reason. See, look at that. There's post errors. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so that is great. So now we have updated versions. That's pretty awesome on those subreddits. I think it's a win. So people should be able to go play that version if you want to. But hopefully the volume is better now. Hopefully, hopefully, hopefully. It's interesting that it was so soft earlier. I don't know why it, good old, what's it called, Microsoft would have reduced it so much. But who knows? It's also just really weird running because this is such a different setup. Like when I've streamed in the past, normally I'm just streaming from like one computer, right? It's like much simpler. This is janky because it's literally two devices, right? I'm running like my development environment here on a laptop hooked to this monitor, right? The cable deal is just crazy. The amount of Ethernet cables I have plugged in over here it's literally maxed out, that router. And I guess router modem. But yeah, where my brain is hanging on for dear life. So we need to fix some of the, we should try to fix Try to fix the lettering. Okay. Okay, I have the current deployed now. We need to fix some bugs. Let's see, what is it at? 74% context use. It's just gonna, that's rough. So the question is, do we want to start a new thread? That would be the most common thing. So it's 6:30 right now. Ba-do-ba-do-ba-do. I'm gonna close that there. What am I looking for? I need the my plan was to go and drive down to the there you go. My plan was to drive down to the good old fun, what's it called? Where the game jam's happening at. So join there, because we're gonna do I think the presentations are at like 8:30 or something, so I'm just gonna head down there. But this gives us a little bit of time. I think what we want to do is we need to fix some bugs. Let's see. So the top, I'm trying to think here. What we're actually gonna do, let's do a big push to GitHub. I'll just make a note that there are still bugs. But okay. Factor complete. Sorry, I'm just basically, we'll see you. Sorry, you can't see it fully, but I'm just basically going to push to GitHub here. And then we're going to close a lot of these. We don't need all these open. I may keep this open because this is good error handling info. Factor complete. UI bugs. And a bugs button. It's not working. Okay, good. It's a big victory. Button's not working. Good. There we go. And some button's not working. Working. Okay, we're gonna call that good for now. Commit those files. Then we're gonna push that to origin. So what I like to do with my big, like with the stack, like the overall strategy is like, I always get this all up into GitHub. And then what's super nice is there's something called Jules, which is like one of Google's coding agents, and you can attach Jules to like a GitHub or like have it like linked to your GitHub, and it's nice because it'll like be able to just run and fix things for you. It's so incredible, and it's still like early, you know, I mean, it's still in its early-ish forms. But it's pretty awesome, and it'll make recommendations. Like it'll look at your code and be like, oh, I think you like. There was something else that I was working on the other day, and it was like, hey, you really should implement object pooling for this, right? And it's like, awesome, sweet, go do that. Okay, so that's pushed. We're good. I'm just gonna check GitHub and make sure that that is all. I want GitHub. I want the neural. There we go, this one. Okay, so that's good. 5 commits. Yes, all these here. Beautiful. So that's up to date then. And I will then prompt, I'm gonna update our agent here with it. And so this is a pretty incredible feature. I'll just quickly show this. So this is like part of my core flow, right? Is you can pull in your import code. So right, I just grab my repo that I just had. What was it we were at? Just GitHub Jungle Mimic. And this model can hold up to about 30,000 lines of code. It has a million tokens as its context window. It's Gemini. It's very excellent at this type of work. I could also upload a folder, but I just have it linked to my GitHub and like have the permissions set so it can access a private GitHub. Throw that in there. Okay, so then we need to is the current date for your type review. Okay, so that's gonna run. I'm gonna bring this back over here actually. Oh, here's another thing. So I was talking about like the plan that I like built out this morning, right? So this is what. Oh, maybe this isn't the right one. Did I use a different one? This one? Oh, this is the more updated one. I go through so many specs, right, when you're doing this, because each time you basically are building out stuff, you want to have more specs. But you can see, right, these are notes that I ended up putting out here at the top for like building out a prompt, basically. But you can see these ones, right, this is like talking about the refactor. It's like working on making the... Maybe this is the right... I'm trying to remember which one I was on. Yeah, so this is the big upgrade, right? This is the big upgrade that we focused on. And so this was focused on making it more like a cognitive tool, like really having it have that time pressure. But these are the specs I build out, right? Build out the specs, do that with Gemini, and then you have such awesome. What have to fix the stuff which puts your deployment at right here's the breakdown. It's worried about missing the permissions block. Even though it works for you locally because you approve, this will fail for other users are on fresh and also server code really imports and uses Redis. Must add this block to dev.json before you fin. Interesting. So one thing I am missing is audio files, but I just don't think we're gonna have time for that. I'll add those later. What a time. Okay, so now I think we should try to, with the little bit of time we have left, try to fix some of the UI issues that we had. I'm curious if how they have app versioning. I assume that this, oh, interesting, they did. Oh no, it's in review. Okay. So I don't have any other app versions out there. I upgrade everything to API 12 private. Installations 2. Okay, so I don't have any more installations on that one, right? I moved them all to 3, and then that's in review, but visibility is private. But I think, hopefully other people are still able to play it. But it may need to wait for approval from Reddit. I'm still figuring out exactly how that part works. Like, literally this morning was my first time navigating how to actually do this. Oh, I have a little thing that I wanted to upload. A little image. I made a little icon. It's kind of cute. A little leaf and a gecko. Okay, we're gonna go back here though. So I'm just gonna try and solve these as quickly as we can. What do we have here? Okay. So we need to solve the UI bugs. We need to fix some bugs. UI. We'll get a photo of it for it, right? So you can see how it gets squished. Close this. Refresh it. There we go. No Shift S. Actually, this is a better one, I thought. Yeah, we'll skip it. We'll use that. Dane. You gotta catch it when you can. S? I think I missed it. One another. Yeah, go on. Nope, give me a go on. Come on. There we go. I think I got it. Yeah. That's good. Gotta get that good test example. It works so much better when you have like a good example of how it actually looks. Okay. Close it. We need bugs. The text. Whoa. There's some bugs. Okay, I have the current deployed. And deployed. We need to fix some bugs. And make sure do not break. Alright. So let's see. The thing we need to fix is the text. We need to fix the text being cut off or squished in the mobile view. Okay. Oh, my hands are so cold. I really need food. We're close though. What time? 6:41. Change how the text is being cut out of the edge of the next application to fix text claim position issues. Okay. Let's go for her to there's no delays. Text seal text. Yeah, there you go. So you just need to use text scaling. That's usually what it is. Is it something where it's not using the correct scaling? Well, especially in instances where you have like where you're using like a default project, right? Because this is the way you set this up. So I didn't stream this yesterday at all, but last night, I set up the like basically default project, which is like Phaser is the 2D game engine that we're using in cooperation with Devit. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Good. Now let me also fix errors to be responsive. Good. Also fix text. Sure, responsive too. Let me fix the time as well. Good. Here we go. Run npm test. It's good. That's why we always have our tests so we can test everything. All passed. Gosh, Hardcast skips a little bit of a beat there. Oh, it's good. We're so close. We are actually so close. Let's see, what did I want to do? Okay, we're going for it. I really need a snack. I am very hungry. Play the Jumble Make Game Refactor with all 195 tests passing the mobile text cutoff. Bug has been fixed by a response to 590. Okay, okay, gosh, let's make sure this works. Is there anything else you'd like me with, or would you like... Oh, it started over. Oh boy. As this one was full. Ah, look at that. It's good. Broke. Let's run to make sure nothing broke. That actually went quite smooth. That was a pretty good handoff. We're very lucky that we finished that, like all the implementation of all the other integration testing before having to do the handoff. I was very grateful for that. Like I said, we just really full sent this because we just put it in the autopilot mode, which I normally don't do, but I'm very methodical and like checking to make sure things are correct. But time was of the essence. Okay. So let's we'll test this first. npm. What? I'm not in here. What am I doing? Whoopsies. npm. Run dev. Alright, it's just so cold. It's updating. Oh! I'm going to eat so much food tonight. Open. Okay. Moment of truth now. Ah! Daily expedition. I wonder if field training works now. Field training is just straight up broken. Fortunately. Nope. Maybe it fixed that. Okay, that had fixed. Yep. identification. So fix that. That's good. Dismiss error miss. That's not that top text. See the. Yep, so that's stacking. Perfect. Ah. Cool. Interesting. Okay. We gotta get it to fix that top text. So, there goes the new one. Timeout's fine. Under Shift S. Capture that. Close this. Okay. See how the top text in red is off. Here we go. That 2. Oh man, I gotta cancel this. We'll get out of that. There we go. I always like to terminate the dev server so that way you don't end up I'm so cold. My hands are chilly. My issue is I need to eat more food. I've just been grinding on this all day. This whole weekend has been quite a grind. Run test will pass. Oh gosh, it's gonna run npm tests and this isn't gonna. I should just. I should have fixed it. I need to put it in the steering dock that it can't run them in PowerShell. Whatever. I understand. Oh my gosh. Pound the rest of this. Oh, I'm out of coffee. Oops. I have to just test them all until it gets to command line, or until it does just direct node tests. It's just so sad because it uses up the context. I really should have figured out how to fix this. It's gonna run the node and then it's gonna be fine. It works, yada yada yada. Okay. Okay, does it fix it? We'll see how this goes. Let's see if it worked. Man. Oh. Okay, hopefully this will link open. We'll see. Oh, look at that. Oh, I missed it. Okay, this is looking better. It's fixing it. Dismiss. Oh no. Got it. I saved it. I see the gecko. Dismiss. Messy bark. Okay, good. What time are we at now? Gee. Okay. This is good. I think let's just quickly here. We're just gonna push. We're gonna, what did I need? I needed to run, npm run. We're gonna run another launch quickly. What was I doing? I think let's kill this server here. We'll call it good. And then actually I think I can just run npm. What was that? Did I do earlier? Did I need to do a launch? I want to get the updated version on our goal mimic. Because I don't need to submit it again. Maybe I want to. I just want to do what I did this morning. I just don't remember exactly. Should I run? I want to get the updated version up on our jungle mimic. Which command should I run? So what this do then? Your server. Okay, we'll see if it fixes it. We'll try this. I don't know if this is gonna work. Yeah, that just isn't right. I think script upload, yeah. That's just not the is not the correct. That is not the right command. I think it's npm. I think it was deploy. Yeah, there. Yeah, check that. Yeah, okay. This is what I kind of deploy that over. This will build both client server. Alright, don't upload. Yeah, run deploy. There we go. That's fine. That's what I ran this morning. It's good. We made good progress. I need a different song. The volume of music I have listened to. Okay, there we go. Good. Building. Okay, so now we should go into here. Whoops, app versions. Whoops. 13 seconds ago, private 4.0 latest. Nice. Nice. Uploaded. That's what we love to see. General developer settings. Then we should be able to go down here. Oh, where was it? How did I go? Here we go. We can update. 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 Okay. Okay. Hey, so we gotta have something. We go to Jungle Mimic. Let's make sure it has the changes. At least for the UI. That was the most important thing. Jungle Mimic Daily Expedition. There we go. Yep, so you get it right. Locked. Catalog. Good. Okay. Excellent. Okay, so now finally, last thing we're gonna add is we're just gonna do something a little crazier for fun. Okay. Let's quickly add a feature where 2D objects spawn like debris with like debris with each stimulus, and the player, we always can just revert back to here if we mess it up too bad. Let's go add a feature. I'm trying to think of where else we want this to go. Where? What time is it? 6. Player can then use the stimulus, and the player has to clear them. That make sense? Okay, let's quickly add a feature for 2D objects spawn like debris with each stimulus, and the player has to clear them to see the image behind. They would click and hold on the debris or use their finger to drag them away. Wow. It's gonna be so unnecessary. Okay. Yeah, sure, I see. Okay, so it wants to, yeah. Sure, let's just start a spec session, okay. Oh my gosh, you're gonna have to, it's gonna fail here, because he's, I'm in the test and command line. It's just gonna error. You. Do. Okay. I really would love to NPM. There we go. Yeah, let's run the test. There we go. It knows. We'll see how that's working. Okay. I've already completed set. What is it doing? Why is it? It's already. It's 7:10's done. I don't understand that. I don't understand why it's doing that. It's dude. It's dude. Stop. Should be any result for this. I should just start it. We'll just start a new. I don't know if we're gonna have time to do this. What time is it? 7 o'clock. Ah, we're so close. Let's actually. We're just going to revert. Restore to this point. Yes, we're gonna restore it. Okay, get rid of this. We'll do that another time. That would, as cool as that would be, that's just not gonna work right now. Okay. The unlimited, what is it called? It's called unlimited play. It just doesn't work. See, look at that. The log button and I think it is still a 404 error. Let's actually just make sure quickly. Oh. Yeah, so it's just a post. That'd be right, Flav. Interesting. Head log. Healed training. Okay, good. Let's see. So we need to, I'm trying to think about how we phrase this. So we're getting the 400 error, which is related to the API. Let's look here more. No, that's not what I want. Awaited handle action. Handle action anonymous. That's interesting. Save error. Interesting. We'll just run a shift. Field training mode. Oh, give me this. Copy this. Field. Oh, hello, whoever joined. The new people. Oh my gosh. What is up, dude? Oh, that is definitely Luke. Dude, thank you for joining. You are just, I am building a very silly little game. It's a party and a half. We have there's an error that's happening in kind of this additional mode that I decided to add this morning that is related to the API, which doesn't, who knows what it's doing. Okay, in the field training mode is an API error taking place when clicking the buttons. The mode starts, but then you can see the errors taking place in the inspector. See image. I do think this is one of the best ways to just really quickly fix bugs like this. Like, in some ways, it's like nice. You can like try and give it to errors. Like you just that also helps too. But this is just kind of easy too, because then it'll figure it out on its own. And see the error in the console. This is used out in field training when the game is trying to call API save when a correct action is taken, but the server is ready because it's trying to validate the leads in training. See like train. Oh, server doesn't match the expected data file. Let me check the server save. Oh, that makes so much sense. Yeah, that's actually kind of, so we're using, one thing that's good is that I wanted to have like a method so that you could validate a successful run of the game, like just on the server side, right? And so because we use the date as the seed for the level generation, you can, basically, right, you need to have like, we want to have it work where you can have that seed still reliably used to validate a successful run, because that's just nice for tracking and like authenticating that like someone actually, completed a level. Um, but that creates a problem then when, well, with this type of thing, when like, yeah, when you want to have a kind of a free mode where you want to have levels that aren't related. Okay, field training mode API or by added mode check before calling. The game not only calls the save API in daily mode, training mode skips server validations. Training mode uses random seeds that don't match the data format. That means server practice not counting toward global stats. Just save to the server. Feedback will still work on both those players. Still see the success of the error message inside of names requires the mode. Okay, cool. Wrapped. You guys say fetch it. Okay, that's fine. I'll need to play with npm run. You can train will work without APIs. Interesting. Okay, so that's, I guess that's okay. That's an acceptable thing. What time is it? 7:06. I'm trying to think when I need to leave. Grab the every fetch and call. So I think that should. Oof. Yeah. Oh, whoops. I did it completely in the wrong. npm run dev. Make sure this works. What problem is a type string? Are you gonna type this? No, that's fine. Here's type string. Yeah, that's fine. Just eating some food. That's good, dude. I am so hungry. I am so hungry. So basically, what this is it's Global Game Jam this weekend. And so, right, the whole thing is like you try to make a game in a weekend. I started super late because I had like stuff going on earlier in the week, and so my objective was to basically make a game, but I then also wanted to stream the development chunks of it at the same time. That was kind of like my personal goals for this game jam. And so yesterday I got the whole stream set up. This is using a dual PC stream, so like I'm running my laptop here as like the development environment, because obviously I want to carry that with me, right? That's what I take when I travel. That's like where I do my work. But then I have my desktop over here. And so basically using an NDI setup is a type of connection, so you can basically send capture footage. This is running through Ethernet. It's pretty crazy, but it gets super complicated with firewalls. I shouldn't say super complicated. You just have to like figure it out. And so that was a big objective yesterday, was to get the stream running and getting this whole setup running. And then I basically was like, okay, I want to build a Reddit game. So Reddit has this new platform called Devit. I shouldn't say new. It's been around for a year now, maybe. Let's see. Let's look at our link. And so we're building this game, right? This is like what's known as a Stroop task. And so it's like a very simple game that's good for like your cognitive functioning, good for processing speed. This is very easy. But I also wanted it to make it so people play it and not have it be too hard right off the bat. But there's a lot of love that needs to go into this. But the main thing is I was like, I'm going to have an MVP by the end of the game jam, or I'm going to do 500 push-ups. And so we do have the MVP. So not that I don't want to do 500 push-ups. I'm always down for push-ups till I drop. But yeah, this looks like this works. So that's good. Look at that. Oh, and part of the deal is the theme this year was masks, and then one of the diversifier themes was rainforest and like coral reefs. And so I like my thought was like, oh, I'll make here we're gonna actually close this. I want to make a game then that like is tying in the element, like it's cognitive training, tying in the element of like masks and like how your brain masks. So with the Stroop test, right, what happens is your brain reads words and it like interprets those words rather than the image. And so the idea is that you actually really have to like use your eyes and process what you're seeing with this. Hence, it's like a good cognitive exercise. It's not, and I've built Stroop tasks before, but this is kind of fun because it like incorporates the jungle theme. And then I have a lot of other things I'd like to tweak it. But this is, we're trying to just have something that runs simply. So let's test the field training. Hopefully this works. Perfect. Good. Good. Look at that. That's smooth as butter. So this one won't count the saved animals. Because we're using the authentication of the, ooh, whoops. So right, then you can go and you can complete the daily task and like complete the actual stuff. There we go. Yeah, so it should have fixed now all the console errors that are related to it. Yeah, look at that. That's beautiful. And this you can just do infinitely. Oops. Oh, I wish I had more time because it'd be so much fun to add more images to. Am I thinking about trying to stream passwords? Yeah, I should. Like, part of my goal with this is that it's like, I wanted to do it because I think it's funny, right? It was a ridiculous challenge. And oh, we did. Oh, it does end. Oh, that's nice. So it gives us our results. Oh my gosh, they are so scrunched. Dang nabbit. Score 1, speed 500. There we go. Average response time. Look at that. Best streak. I go here. What does it do? Does it let me play it now again? Nah, it's broken. Ah. Okay. Cool. Control Z. I need to close this off. But yes, I love streaming. I think it's fun. Like I love it when we do the Octothorpe streams, but I do just love streaming in general. I think it's a blast. But part of this too is I really wanted to force myself to like make the social content too. So I like also made posts. I did posts on like my Twitter. I made posts on my Instagram. I made posts on my TikTok. All while trying to do the stream. It was a hectic day, basically. Oh man. Okay, I gotta think about this for a sec. You can now deploy. Ooh, there are so many things I want to fix. What I really wanted to add, but it's 7:12. I'm gonna have to end this. Let's fix the play again. The play again button doesn't work. Oh, yes, but it's a good test. Like this whole process is like, I have a lot of. It's very chaotic, but ultimately it's just like another. I really wanted to like do good spec-driven development, which is part of this, and build something really quick. Okay, the play again button is implemented. I can see the issue. The play again button is trying to stay. And so we'll see, but it's not percent there. You'll see that was passed. Yeah, good. Okay, so run our tests. All tests pass. They're good. Yeah, so what I will do with this is tonight, I didn't get, like, I wanted to set this up if I had more time earlier in the weekend to do it, but I'll set up Jules on this repo, which Jules is then, like, Google's, like, agentic, so it's like, here, we'll pull it up. We should be able to set it up to this repo, Jules, sessions, perfect. Then we can do switch this repo to Jungle Mimic. Then we can enable proactive suggestions, so it'll start to like train and learn on the repo, and it'll come back with like suggestions for me basically. But I can also give it tasks. So here's Zoom is configured. Suggestions, that's good. Beta, yes, it's fine. Jungle Mimic, good. All those are good. Don't actually want to look at that. That's secret. Okay. Awesome. So that will do its thing. We'll run this then, run those tests. Yeah, look at that. Alright. I'll tell this to make sure everything still works, so hopefully that's fixed. I'm so hungry. It's about food time. Play again button, but storing the seed that was by storing the seed that was okay. So that's just that the game over scene was receiving the seed in the end method, but wasn't starting until class pursuing the play again. Yeah, that makes sense. Gotta love it. All test pass. So we should be able to test this now. NPM. We'll let this chill there for a while, and it'll come up with some suggestions. As for this, oh boy. Run dev. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong place. My hands are so chilly. So chilly, chilly, chilly. Ba, ba, ba. It's going. It's building. Building. My laptop has been a real workhorse. It's working so hard. Oh no. I'll have to see off. Ah! Very concerning. That's fine. It's trying so hard to build. Oh, it didn't give it to me. Did it fail? So I'm confused what's going on. Oh, something may have broken. Something may have big brokey. That's weird. We'll exit out of this. There we go. Why batch that? Okay, let's try to get npm run dev. There we go. I don't know. For whatever reason, that just got stuck. Maybe it's that because I clicked into GitHub. But yeah, let it update, let it build. Give it a sec in case it wants to do it again. There we go. So yes, okay. So what are you seeing? So basically, what we got going here. This is we have. So what we're doing is bin spec driven development. So Kiro is an AI IDE. So that's like my development prefers where I like to, it's where you would program, right? And what it's doing though is it will run agents for me right here. And so one of the things I love about Kiro is that it really anchors in like spec driven development. So it's great because like in my case, like I'm able to focus more on the architecture, right? And so I give it, like, I build out these specs, right? And so you'll see this is kind of the process that goes through requirements, design, task lists, right? Like you can see like how it walks it through here, right? Design, and you can like kind of see the different, and then we have the tasks that it goes to, right here. And so these are all completed, right? This is based on spec work that I did this morning. So I mapped these out. I basically planned them out I use Gemini Pro as kind of like my everybody in programming talk about talking to a duck, right? Is this idea is like you talk to a duck to like figure it out. And so I do all my planning with Gemini Pro, and I have that linked to my GitHub. And so that's really nice because then it's able to, the context window is huge. So it can read like 30,000 lines of code. And so I'm able to basically work with it in the GitHub, figure out, where we want to, what changes need to be made. And then you have the spec, put that into, like if you start a new thread here, for example, like you can start a new session, you can put into spec mode or vibe mode. So you do spec and like talk through the different steps. So here we're going to test this. So now what we have here is we have our terminal, and so we are going to then, like, I just ran the development server, and so this allows us to basically play the game right in real time here. And so we can then boot it up, and right now I've just been fixing some UI bugs. This should hopefully fix it. We'll play through this really quickly. Look at all our points. Points. So many points. Points go up. Points go down. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is great. There we go. With those points. Now, one thing, right, is like this, as maybe, I don't know if you saw earlier, but like we had the API issue. And so one thing that did to fix that is we disconnected the global animal saves from just the normal field training. So you have to play the daily level to actually save the animals. That's kind of the thing is you play the daily level, save the animals, and then you train though, and just here you kind of learn the different animals if you want. Then you can do your best version right in and save the animals globally. Go. Okay, so now hopefully this will now fix. The UI is so broken here, but no, that play again button is just not working. Interesting. I wonder if it. That's crazy. That's right. Ah, I wonder why that didn't fix it. Oh. Huh. Ha ha ha. So you fixed the play in. Just gonna look at game over. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the smart training. Oh. See, that's weird. Why would you? Yeah. Here's our seed. So it uses the daily, like the idea here is we use basically the date to generate our seeds, which then generate our levels. So you always have a new level, right? But what's weird here, right, is we... So that's good. Still works there. That's important. Now we have a lot of bugs to still fix, but interesting. For some reason, that play button isn't working again. Interesting. I just don't know why that would. It's fixed the start the seed in the init method. The seed at data seeds. Oh, they man. I'm gonna just cancel. Let's see. Working. Saber. Okay. Oh, my brain is fried. Oh. Okay, let's see. It wants to execute a debit fetch API untitled. I don't really want this. Sure, fetch it. We'll do this. Sure. Yeah, that's all right. We have no external API calls. I just needed, yep, okay, so that's, I don't know why I wanted to call that first. I guess it's just double checking. Well, to be, it is actually because I have a hook in here, Alright, one of these. Read me update. Fetch guide. I think that's a splash cleanup, yeah. Eat check. Yeah, click events are firing. Yeah, that's fine. It's just, it's something, it's not seeding properly. Hmm. We can run that. That's good. It will fix the button spacing, which they are crowded. That is very true. Yeah, it's interesting. Yes, I'm not sure why that would have failed. I'm trying to think about, like, when I designed, I guess to be fair, when I made the spec, the priority was on really the daily focus, and so like I should have been more specific. I made it in such a rush. You need to play this version, test it, then share what you see in the console and click play again. Console logs will tell us okay. Yeah, I'm gonna click events right now. When you test the game, check the browser controls to see it's being generated. If there are any errors during features. Okay, so here we go. So we'll do npm. We'll run this npm run dev. Oh wait, run. Gotta put in the different. See, I think I just think it's something with how we designed the seating. We probably should have just separated them out. I should have been more specific. When in doubt, it is always the lack of specificity. The more specific you are, the better. You just always get better results. A lot of this is just how fast can we go. What the 7:30? I have to leave. I have to leave here in a bit. Not quite sure how long it's gonna take me to get there. That's the only thing. Okay, here we go. So we go in here. Let's see. So we'll do where's the error? So daily. Let's say we do a daily expedition. Okay, so we'll say up, run. Guess we should also inspect. Let's check to make sure. Where was the seed? The seed, yeah. Nah, I think that's all. I mean, there's no errors. Should go to the download is not allowed. Understood. So there's our seed. Yep, that's good. That's right. I don't know. That's odd. Boom. So we'll see. We'll get to the end of the level and we'll see what. Oh, whoops. Okay, here we go. So, wow, it didn't really fix the buttons. Play again. See, it just doesn't work. Why is that doing that? Interactive button, play again, create with interactive area button, main menu, create with play again button. You can see the hover. Seed, new seed, game started. Go to here. Huh. Interesting. Yeah. I'll copy all this into it. be firing. Oh, whoa. That's not what I want. Not B. Get rid of this. Okay, there we go. Correctly. Oh my gosh, uncontrol that. I want this. I want all of A. Give it to me. Okay, it doesn't want me to copy it. I want to copy. I not copy. I'll spin up an agent. Oh, don't do that. Like, what is it? Yeah, this is fine. There's no need to. We don't need to do. They don't need to run that. Yeah. We're just gonna end this one. We don't want that. It would have worked, but there's no play getting clicked. No. Oh no, what have I done? I should have copied more of the. This is on me. Let's. We gotta shut this down. Control C here. Sorry. Alright. My mistake. Here is more context. I really just wanted to. I just need to give it this whole thing. Come on, there we go. Let me give it the whole. You can see the whole gambit. That's why it's just context is so important. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, so it's 7:30. It's almost be time. It almost be time, lads. Oh, there you go. Yeah, just looking at the game is mainly ending the session, going back to game over. This creates a loop. Yeah, click again. Yeah, here we go. Game C is not resetting a state power. Let me check the there we go. That makes a lot more sense. Once this is good, I think we'll deploy again and update the There we go. I just think it's gonna. I think this is gonna work. We'll see. I'm gonna need to get food. My brain is at its max. It's been a grind. Okay, now let's run the test. Yep, so we'll run the tests, make sure they work. I think that'll be swell. Yes. Okay, okay, okay. This is good. So test, close this. Close this. Yeah, printed or wasn't trained on paralyzed. This is awesome. These are great. Like, you know, like I have a, just so many. It's so nice. Just all the things that like tells you like what it can work on and help you with. And I love it. It's a beautiful, beautiful machine. Okay, what am I doing? We're going back to here. Okay, let's run this. Oh my god, I put in the wrong thing. That's my B. Come on, you can do it. Just trying so hard. My laptop is a bajillion degrees. Oh. This bitch been running non-stop. It's been my workhorse. It's always my workhorse. Why are these red now? Oh. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'll try this. It's loading up. Come on. See, this should work now. It's good. Ocean's in theory was faster, but I should have made the algorithm harder, I think. I have way too much time. Oh, whoops. Alright, so we'll get them all right. Look at that score. Okay, let's see if this works. It would be so close. Okay, sweet. So, oh man, this is just so. Tell us I should do full screen for it to work. That's so sad. Oh, the buttons. There we go. There you go. So now it works again. Oh, good, and it just runs you right back into the level. Okay, so that's nice. So that's a good loop. That's what we needed. Should we do this? So we run back through this. There we go. There we go, I think. This will take us back here. So now if we go into here, does that work? Oh, nice. Good. Okay. So it fixed the whole loops. All those work now. Good, good, good. Okay. Well, nice. Well, I just wish we had more, right, stimuli, right, different images. That would be the really ideal thing to have. Well, let's make sure the algorithm works here. It's nice and difficult if we get them all right. Have to increase. There we see it pick up a bit. It's a 3 correct one down type system. So like you got to get a couple of them correct, and then it'll boost the speed. It picks up a little bit. Definitely getting faster now. That's good. Look at that. 20 out of 20. Main menu. Okay. Well, that is, I think, hunky-dory. So we're going to call that good. We're going to build that. We're going to deploy it. And then we'll rock and roll. I think we're probably going to go. Oh, you can definitely play it. It is. I will here. I'll deploy the newest version. I will deploy here. Give me 2 seconds. I will deploy. So, deploy. Oh wait, whoops! I need to have 9 p.m. All right. That should give the new one. So it'll build. Give it a second to do its thing. What a time! We did it. We accomplished so much and listened to so much music. Thank you for everybody who watched. I'm curious, we had a decent amount of people stop on through. It was definitely a crazy little jam, considering basically built all this today. Pretty much all this the last like 5 hours, 4 hours. Okay, there we go. So now we have it uploaded. Excellent. We should be able to go into, where's our settings? Where do we have it? It was in here. Refresh this. There we go, installations. Okay, so there's our 0.5 latest. Perfect. Go into here, update both of them. Update. Update. Okay, and both those are live now. We go to Jungle Mimic, refresh. We should see the updated information. Tons of errors. I shouldn't say a ton. They're in there. It's because these files are messed up, or there's some things that need to be cleaned up in there. Oops. Oh, whoopsies. Need to refresh it. Okay, I think we're good. There we go. Yes. Good, it's working. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, you should be able to play it. So if you go to the Reddit, you go to this subreddit, like, I guess I have to copy it in here. So Reddit /r/jungle. There we go, jungle. That should do it for you. Yeah. Should give you access. You can play it. Whoa, what a time. I think I'm gonna eat some food. I think this is, we've finished up a lot of, like, we got all the core loop stuff working, but I definitely wish it was much more difficult. If we have more time, like the algorithm just needs to be tweaked. When I did the Discord build-a-thon earlier in January, that was the key part, is like actually is making sure the algorithm is adequately designed to create that challenge or create a good ramping difficulty curve, and this just isn't doing that right now, but it's okay. And we need more stimuli, right? There's a lot more. It's just need more content, more building out. You know, I mean, we have ultimately, this was like, a lot of this was just getting set up and stuff put together, and also doing the streams. That was a big win. So I'm going to eat food, and I'm going to head down to the actual event in the Twin Cities here, because people are going to give presentations and things. So it should be fun. Thank you all for watching. I so appreciate it. And the great questions, too. Means a lot. So I'll definitely be doing more streams. There's no doubt about it. I plan on it. Be fun. But yeah, thank you for the support, watching, and if you want to play the game, yeah, go to reddit.com/r/junglemimic, and it'll pull it up there. That is the Global Game Jam submission for this year from me. Awesome, everyone. Have a good one, y'all. See ya.